Dawn. This is Hudson Vintage. Today, we are looking at the top 10 kinds of vintage jewelry with eternal style. And get ready, it's going to be a really good one. I just looked over all the vintage jewelry that I pulled, and I am so impressed with how beautiful the jewelry is in this video. It's really going to be a delicious, lovely video to watch. And then at the end, I'm announcing the next giveaway, which is going to be much more fun than the last one because it's not just a giveaway, it's also a challenge for all of you watching. So get ready for that. When I was putting the jewelry together for this video, I had in my head, what are the most iconic images? What are the images of vintage jewelry with, you know, eternal style that can be worn forever? And of course, the first thing I thought of was Audrey Hepburn in Breakfast at Tiffany's. And she wore in real life, you know, those drippy, colorful gems, pearls with drippy diamonds attached to them, chandelier earrings. And the first thing we're looking at from this collection is vintage. It's 1960s. I believe it is Vendôme. This is it right here. You could definitely see Audrey wearing this, maybe a little shorter. It's absolutely stunning. It has gorgeous gold filigree work, AB crystals, regular round faux pearls, and then these kind of rope twisted shaped faux pearls, which are so beautiful. And it's all hand strung on wire. And this is circa 1960s, and it has the large earrings. I know, they're so beautiful. I think I'm just going to wear them for the rest of the video because I love them so much. And they go with anything. So, and then the second piece is chokers. This is another piece that is extremely Audrey. This is vintage Gerard Yaska. These are authentic freshwater pearls with little crystals and rhinestones. And this is circa 1980. This is from Bloomingdale's. I bought this when I worked there. And this is a timeless, eternal piece that you can wear forever. Also, she was always wearing these drippy kind of large pearl diamond or crystal earrings, and I pulled some to show you that are vintage. This is an unnamed beauty, although it does look so much like the Kenneth J. Lane, and these are unsigned, but they're absolutely gorgeous. And you could see that these have an endless, timeless, eternal quality. And then these as well, these are made by Panetta. And these are gorgeous. These are a faux teardrop pearl with a little leaf set with pave crystals or CZs. And these you can wear forever, and you can wear them no matter how old you are. This is another timeless, eternal piece that you can wear forever, inspired by Audrey. This is a Charles Winston who was related to Harry Winston, and he started a collection of fine quality costume. This is CZ and silver, and this was before he was on Shop NBC. This was pre that, when it was just his own collection, and it's extremely beautiful. It is so well made, and this is definitely wearable forever. I have it kind of short because it's on this tiny bust, but it is actually longer. You can wear it longer. I don't know if his quality stayed as good as this, but this was extremely well done. I have a real choker to show you, which is vintage Erickson Beeman. Look at this beautiful thing. Isn't that stunning? This is deep red and black. This is almost in the Georgian style. This definitely could have been in the Bridgerton video that I did. If you haven't seen that, give it a watch. It's a very good video. And it's got the gunmetal chains, and this is Erickson Beeman. You can see that if they were wearing it in the Regency era, and then this was made by Erickson Beeman. This is the epitome of timeless, eternal, beautiful style. Number 3 in vintage jewelry with eternal style is the short pearl necklace. There is that very famous picture of Jackie Kennedy with her pearls. Michelle Obama wore these pearls. There's countless women through all the ages that have worn these pearls. They will always be beautiful, they will always be fashionable, and they are really the most eternal of all the eternal styles. These are vintage Oscar de la Renta. They still have the tags on the earrings. They are exquisitely made. They're absolutely exquisite, large, and these can be worn forever by any woman of any age. Number 4 in vintage jewelry with eternal style is the long layered pearls. We just looked at the short ones. The long ones, of course, bring to mind those iconic images of Coco Chanel with her long layered pearls mixed with her real Vajura cuffs, which she called the real fakes. She liked mixing real with fake, and she called it real fakes, which is fascinating. I brought this out to show you so you can really see. This is an authentic Chanel magnifying necklace, and then what we can do is we can start playing and adding things. I have some vintage jewelry from the 1980s that I'm going to mix with it, and that is this collection. There are 3 necklaces here. They're all incredible on their own, but they are magic when you layer them together in that eternal style that Coco Chanel did. They're all so hard to pick a favorite. This is a chunky chain link with the black pearls with the filigree caps and the faux pearls, and we're just going to slip that over the top, and that looks incredible. Here, we'll do it so that, look at that. And then, and this one, actually, I think this one really is my favorite. I love this one. This is circa 1975 to 1985. This is the Alva Museum reproduction. And if you look at this chain, this is actually a kind of chain that Chanel used with the purse straps. I think it's called the bird cage. So it's kind of incredible that this was used in an Alva Museum piece. And then it has the ancient coins. And this is incredible to find. These are super, super rare, and we're going to add that. See, it's starting to come together. And then we have the Carolee with the poured glass and faux pearl, different shapes and colors of beads. And we'll put that on, and maybe we'll double that one so you can really see the colors of the beads. And there you have it. Look how incredible that is. This is so eternally chic. And then I have another example to show you. And then we have here these. This is much more within reach. This is bridge jewelry, vintage 1980s. This is colored beads and large freshwater pearls. There's a bracelet, and then there's strands in 2 different lengths. And this you can do so many different things with, and it really is eternally chic. Here it is, just... This is so Chanel, this great long length. See that? And then you could make it go around again. And then you could wear the bracelet, or you could tie the bracelet around it, which is something that I like to do. And I think for illustration purposes, I'm going to make this one shorter and longer, the long one, and then turn the mid-length one into a bit of a torsade, and then hang the bracelet around it. See, just twist this a few times around it. There you go. See that? And that is vintage 1980s jewelry that you can wear tomorrow or in 10 years. It is eternally chic, eternally stylish. This is that image of Chanel with her long layered pearls and her cuffs. And the cuff is actually number 5 in the list of vintage jewelry with eternal style, because a good cuff bracelet you can wear forever. You can wear it through any age, your entire life. And Kenneth J. Lane made copies of this, and there are other images of these iconic women, these timeless women with eternal style, wearing the Kenneth J. Lane version. Here we have Deanna Vreeland wearing hers, and this is taken from the Kenneth J. Lane website, and I have one to show you. This is it right here. This is so stunning. This is the white enamel with the white pearl and then the clear crystals. And subscribe, because the thing that you didn't know about Kenneth J. Lane is that he will reissue past pieces of vintage jewelry so that they won't necessarily be vintage anymore. So it's important to understand that collectability can change over time if an old piece has been reissued. And something like this, I think, will always hold its value. But this is wonderful and timeless, and you'll always be able to wear that. Here's another example of the eternal style of cuff bracelets. This is Glorious Dynam. This is her with her kind of studded hip belt, which is also iconic in itself. And she wore large cuffs. She even did some charity work with a cuff bracelet that she designed for charity. And this cuff bracelet I actually have, and I'm going to show it to you. This is from the 1970s. This is made in India. This is shaped brass. It still has its made in India tag on it, which I love. And it's gorgeous, and you can see why she loved it. This is like Wonder Woman, you know. This is a power piece that was worn by powerful women, not just for their style, but for what they did with their lives. Deanna Vreeland is another one. Here are pictures of her in her cuff bangle bracelets, so powerful. She mixed hers with ethnic jewelry. I think that she was incredibly daring and stylish for the time period that she lived in. She often mixed ethnic jewelry with jewelry from other periods. I wanted to show you, I put this together myself, this look. I put this together. I hope you like it. This was inspired by the great Deanna Vreeland. This is an Art Deco Bakelite long necklace with a shorter vintage 1980s African shell and copal necklace, and I love the way these look together. And she would have worn this with her big giant matching cuffs or a row of bangle bracelets on her arms. There are other bangles I could show you. This is a true bangle. This is old. It has that pin closure. This is absolutely gorgeous, and I'll show it to you up close. Look at this. Isn't that remarkable? And then we have the 1980s. This is made by Clara Studios. This is that gorgeous brushed gold. This is very relevant right now as far as fashion goes. The 80s are enjoying a little bit of a renaissance. Isn't that beautiful? And that is vintage Clara Studios. This was plated in, I believe, 22 karat gold. Also, you can see her in her big cocktail rings, and that leads us to number 8 for vintage jewelry with eternal style. And I have 2 examples to show you. This is circa 1960s. This is old Pierre Cardin. This is fabulous. This is that kind of space age mod, kind of pop art. Gorgeous. And then this is circa 1950s, and this is just a little rhinestone Aurora Borealis, and this is also lovely. So these you can wear forever. They'll never age, they'll never date, and you'll never get too old to wear them. I even like this here on the sort of just above the knuckle. Then we get into the earring department. Number 9 and number 10 are both earrings. They are hoop earrings and chandelier earrings. And you can see here these images of JLo. She's wearing chandelier earrings, she's wearing hoop earrings. This is throughout the decades, throughout her career. And I think that vintage chandelier earrings and vintage hoop earrings are always relevant. I'll show you what I have. Okay, so these giant hoops, I got these last year for Black Friday. They were in Macy's. They were originally $80, and then they had them on super sale down to $20, so I had to get them. Look at the size of them. They're really incredible. I paid $20 for these, so I got them in sterling, and I got them in the vermeil over sterling. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe now, because you're about to learn something new. If you're looking for big hoops, what you want to do is look for this. If it doesn't have this right here, this connector piece, you can lose the hoop, because that keeps it sturdy in the ear and it doesn't torque. So when they get really big, you know, when they start getting large, you want to make sure that they have that sturdy construction with that connector piece. Also, any diamond hoop that you get, you want to make sure it has that for the same reason, or that it's hinged and it clicks closed. And I absolutely love these, and can never go wrong with it. I love these so much, and you can never go wrong with a really big hoop. They will be in style forever. They are truly eternal. And finally, we have this beautiful chandelier earring. These were my mother's. I inherited them, and these are circa 1980, and they're really beautiful. And you'll be able to wear these your entire life, and even in future generations to come. So if you see anything that you like in this video, some of it will be for sale this Sunday in the live auction starting at 2:15 Pacific time. And we are also doing a sale across all the shops in the Hudson Vintage community for Valentine's Day, and we're adding new things. Well, actually, they're adding new things every day. I'm just going to have stuff in the Sunday auction, but the people in the Hudson Vintage community that have shops are all doing a common hashtag. So just put in the hashtag Vintage for Valentine's and hashtag Hudson Vintage, and you'll see everything across all the shops that are on sale. And the main promotion is buy one, get one half off, but they're also doing some individual things too. And they're adding things every day. So that's super fun. And then on Sunday, anything that you see here that you like, I will try and get it into the auction for Sunday afternoon at 2:15. Now the giveaway. Okay, so the giveaway is going to be super fun this time, and we are doing it all 5, so it's easy to remember. We have just gotten 5,000 subscribers. So let's try and get another 5,000 subscribers by May 5th. That's 5-5. And if we succeed, then 5 of you will win $50 in the shop. You'll get a $50 gift certificate to the Hudson Vintage website. And the only thing you will have to pay is shipping if you're outside of the US. If you are in the US, then shipping is free. And if we don't get another 5,000 by May 5th, then there's still going to be 5 winners, but 3 of you will get the gift certificates and 2 of you will get membership to the Facebook group for 1 month, for 30 days. So thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Don't forget, check out the auction. I will put the link to the premiere page right here so you can set your reminder. Check out the sale that the Hudson Vintage community is throwing. It's a good one. See you next time.